Today we have what I call the folk version of our group. Just the three of us on acoustic bass. That's Pete Crooknally. And acoustic drums. Chris Ripley. Yours truly, I'm Pete Casey. We're going to start off a song called Down Along the Cove. It's a relatively obscure Bob Dylan song. Lord have mercy, baby. So good seeing you today. Well, down on Cove, might find an abundance of joy. Down on Cove, might find an abundance of joy. Said, Lord have mercy, baby. So glad you're my boy. Well, down on Cove, we walk together hand in hand. Down on Cove, you know, we walk together hand in hand. Everybody watching us go by knows we're in love. Yes, they understand. Down along the Cove, everybody watching us go by knows we're in love. They understand. Down on the Cove, down on the Cove, down on the Cove, down on the Cove, well, down on the Cove. Off that John Wesley Harding album. Next up, the great Canadian singer-songwriter Gordon Lightfoot wrote this next one. And I first heard it done by Elvis Presley, The Early Morning Rain. In the early morning rain, with $1 in my hand, with an aching in my heart, and my pockets full of sand. I'm a long ways from home, and I miss my loved ones so. In the early morning rain, nowhere to go. Out on runway number 9, There she goes, my friend, flying away at last. I hear the mighty engines roar, see the silver wing on high. She's away and westward bound, high above the clouds she'll fly, where the morning rain don't fall and the sun always shines. She'll be flying over my home in about 3 hours time. This whole airport's got me down, no earthly good for me, 'cause I'm stuck here on the ground, cold and drunk as I can be. You can't jump a jet plane like you can a freight train, so I best be on my way in the early morning rain. 'Cause you can't jump a jet plane like you can a freight train, so I best be on my way in the early morning rain. Thank you. Like I said, I learned a lot of songs second hand, third hand when Elvis did it, including this next one. I promised you a couple of Elvis tunes, because Elvis didn't really write anything, but what a singer. And he did everything: country, folk, blues, rock and roll. And here's one that he loved to do this one on his guitar. You might see videos of Elvis doing it. Oh, Jimmy Reed Blues. Yeah. We're going up, we're going down, we're going up, down, down, any way you want to roll. You got me doing what you want me, baby, what you want me to do. You got me running, you got me hiding, you got me run, hide, run any way you want to roll. Yeah, yeah. You got me doing what you want me, baby, what you want me to do. got me doing what you want me, baby, what you want me to do. What you want me to do? Another Elvis tune for you. So far, so good. You're right. You don't want your money back yet, right? Do we have any Johnny Cash fans in the house? Here's a song that he wrote. It's not one of his most famous ones, but it's a great song that he wrote. And actually, 20 years after he recorded it, his daughter, Roseanne Cash, recorded it. She had a #1 hit on the country charts with the Tennessee Flat Top Box. In a little cabaret in a South Texas border town, sat a boy his guitar. People came from miles around, and all the girls from there to Austin were slipping away from home, putting jewelry in hot trip. Go and listen to the little dark-haired boy who played the Tennessee Flat Top Box, and he would play. Hey boy. Well, he couldn't ride or wrangle, and he never cared to make a dime, but give him his guitar, and he'd be happy all the time. And all the girls from 9 to 90, they were snapping fingers, tapping toes, digging him, don't stop, they're hypnotized and fascinated by the little dark-haired boy who played the Tennessee Flat Top Box, and then he would play. One day he was gone, and no one saw him hanging round. He vanished like the breeze. They forgot him in that little town, but all the girls still dreamed about him, and they hung around the cabaret until the doors were locked. And one day, on the hit parade, was the little dark-haired boy who played the Tennessee Flat Top Box, and he would play. Thank you, Johnny Cash tune. All right. Well, it was recently Hank Williams' birthday. How old would Hank Williams born in 1923, so 99. Okay. Hank Williams, probably one of his most famous tunes. Let's pick it up a little bit. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we can find us a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod for and a $2 bill. I know it's my way over the hill. There's sort of pop in the dancing tree. If you want to have fun, come along with me. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Oh. All your time with me. I'm gonna throw my day book over the fence. I'm gonna buy a brand new one for 5 or 10 cents. Gonna keep it fit, covered with things. I'll write your name down on every page. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, Pete, on the bass. In addition to performing these great classic songs, occasionally I pick up a pen and try to write a song myself. Here's one for you. Chris says this is the saddest song he's ever heard.
I think the word was pathetic.
Pathetic? Oh, that's different. I agree with you. It's called You Ain't Missing Much. It's about how you can't go home again when it comes to matters of the heart. Let's see how it goes. If it's really pathetic, we'll know. You say you miss me, all the fun, like the times we had, and them golden memories make you sad. And what drove you, it turns out, wasn't so bad. Well, before you get it in your mind to look up what you left behind, oh no. You see, I fell hard when we fell out of touch. You say you miss me. You ain't missing much. Now you tell me you heard our favorite song the other day, and that band got back together, you say. And do I recall when we used to go see them play? Well, I guess it's just what aging does, you see. I can't recall what song that was, oh no. I haven't time for bands and songs and such. You say you miss me, you ain't missing much. No, not much. Am I the one who wanted you to stay? Am I the one who said he knew the way? Yeah, well, that was long ago, yesterday. And now you ask me, do I think about you now and then? Do I think about the might have been? Would I like to see you again? Well, let me break it to you, kind honey. You may not like what you find. Oh no, you should be glad that you escaped my clutch. You miss me, you ain't missing much. Yeah, you know you miss me, baby. You ain't missing much. Sad, pathetic, I don't care. Thank you very much.
Ian, actually, I remember during that song, the word I used was pitiful. It was a different P
Well,
word.
that's much better.
It's softer, right?
Pitiful. Okay. That's inspiring. Thank you. Hey, folks, Pete Crook now, this is the first time Pete's played an upright bass since January. He had a little mishap with a car hitting him. You should see how the car looks, but Pete's doing good, and you have to be upright to play an upright bass. We're gonna have Pete sing this one. It's a Buddy Holly song, his first hit, and his biggest.
Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. Yeah, that'll be the day when you make me cry. Say you're gonna leave me, you know that you like us. That'll be the day when I die. Well, you gave me all your loving and your hurt and loving, all your love, Jesus, and your money too. Well, you say
the bass. Here's a song I wrote about, like it's 20 years. Fresh out of high school. Right, Tom? This guy went to high school with me. And you're giving it away. I wrote this song 20 years ago, and we had some good luck with this song. We had it, my publisher had it placed in a TV show, a show called Justified. Remember that show? Ethics. But then they put it in a movie as well, so I got lucky with the song. The movie isn't so good, though. If you see it, it went right to, like, Prime. It was called The Killing Season, I think. And it starred Robert De Niro, no kidding, Robert De Niro and John Travolta. I mean, you think you couldn't miss, but it missed. However, the chicks are fine, they don't bounce, so I'd like to do the song for you called It Should Rain. shining bright, and the moon has no call. Rising up tall in a sky so clear. Without you here, it should rain. The sun rose today, but it should fade away and gather up the clouds and the thunder so loud and drown out the sound of tears falling down. It should rain. It should rain. It should never be light. It should fall through the day and all through the night, and never let me see what has befallen me. It should rain. Now the earth that has no ground for spinning around, there isn't any reason for the change in seasons. Let it all turn to black, and you ain't coming back. It should rain. It should rain. It should never be light. It should fall through the day and all through the night, and never let me see what has befallen me. It should rain. Now the earth has no ground for spinning around. Isn't any reason for the change in season. Let it all turn to black. You ain't coming back. It should rain. Thank you. Thank you. Keep those checks rolling in. Well, this guy on the drums, I've known him since, well, the late in the 20th century. Put it that way. Very late, actually. No, I knew Tom. Well, I'm not going to get into dates because it gets pitiful. Empathetic. Chris Ripley joined up with me in 1997, folks. He's still with me. And I take that as a tribute.
I have nothing else going on.
He's a working man. Let's do a working man song. Merle Haggard has to do one.
Does.
Chris Ripley, the Working Man Blues.
That's me. Mr. Pepper. 1, 2, 3.
Well, it's a big job just getting by with 9 kids and a wife. But I've been a working man darn near all my life, and I keep working. Both of these two hands are big to you. Well, I drink my beer in a tavern, sing a little bit of them working man blues. Well, I keep my nose to the grindstone. I work hard every day. I might get a little drunk on a weekend. After I draw my pay and I go back working. Long as these two hands are fit to you. And I drink my whiskey in the evening, sing a little bit of them working man blues.
Ripley. Working Man Blues. Let's do another Working Man song. This is a famous one. #1 hit all around the world back in 1953 by, who remembers, Tennessee Ernie Ford? All right, okay. Each year I do that, less people hold up their hands. That's how it goes. A coal mining song goes like this. No, that's not how it goes. Yeah. Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood, skin and bone. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You know, 16 what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up a shovel and I went to the mine. I loaded 16 tons of number 9 coal. The poor boss said, well, the bless of my soul. 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning, it was drizzling and rain. Fighting trouble is my little name. Raised in the Cambridge by old Mama Line. Head behind, told the woman to make me walk the line. Hey, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. If you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men did, a lot of men died. One will survive, the other is steered. If the right one don't get you, then the left one will. Oh, 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Thank you. Tennessee Ernie Ford. Well, one more working man song, kind of a working man song, is when work meets pleasure. That's always a good place. Called I Love What I Do. I love what I do. Girl, when I do it to you, it's a measure of pride. I'm gonna keep you happy and satisfied. I know what I am. Yeah, I'm a hard-working man. I'm working on you. Yeah, I love what I do. Well, now, I'm an old man, honey, at the Southern game. I've been around a while. I learned some things, the tricks of the trade, to set your heart on fire. where my talents lay. Come on over, honey, let me get to work. I gotta loosen up my tie, I got to roll up my shirt, I got a job to do. Can't wait another day. I love what I do. Yeah. Girl, when I do it to you, it's a measure of pride. I'm gonna keep you happy and satisfied. I know what I am. Yes, I'm a hard-working man. I'm working on you. I love what I do. Yes, someone I'm working on you. I love what I do. Yeah. Thank you. You know, I mentioned Elvis earlier, a big influence on so many people, and I wrote a song about Elvis because I had a conversation with someone. You remember how I used to love Elvis. I said to someone, quite seriously, you know, I think about Elvis every day. At one point or another, I think about Elvis. It's just, he's one of those people that, you know, I think about my parents, God bless them. I think about Chris, I think about him all the time. But at one point or another, I think about it. So someone said, that's a good song title. I said, you're right. And I wrote a song called I Think About Elvis Every Day. I think about Elvis every day. I know that's a kind of funny thing to say. In my own particular way, I think about Elvis every day. Hey, I'll just be biding my time. Something about Elvis comes to mind. Something that I read that he said pops in my head. Something about Elvis comes to mind. Well, now it's not like I'm obsessed, or maybe just a little. You may not be impressed. I don't really care. Talk about the king if you want to, if you want to. Buddy, I'll be there. I think about Elvis every day. You know, I never even got to see the man play. Sometimes I wonder what he'd say about me thinking about Elvis every day. I wonder. Well, now I'm not trying to say he was any kind of perfect. No one ever was, ever is, will ever be. You know, but can you imagine? I can't imagine. I bet you can't imagine. No, no, not we. I think about Elvis every day. Even when I'm old, turning gray. Some things will never fade away. And I think about Elvis every day. Some things will never fade away. Yeah, I think about Elvis every day. It's true. Thank you. Well, that's today is taken care of. I thought about Elvis quite a bit. You know, we wrote these songs and we put them out on something. How many people remember CDs? Not as many as remember Tennessee Ernie 4. No, I mean, people tell me on one hand they're obsolete. Another guy says, no, they're making a comeback. I don't know. What do you think? I don't like the streaming thing. I like having like a record to look at, read, and even play. But we do have some CDs here, and I've been told that they work really nicely as drink coasters too. So just letting you know. I'm going to do another Elvis tune. Now this one's one of the last ones he ever recorded, late 1976. That's a long time ago. It's called Hurt. It's an old ballad from the 50s that he loved and he did with his group. And there's a big high note I have to tell. There's a big high note at the end of the song. I don't always hit the note. But if I don't hit it, you can just see Tim for your money back. Thank you. So, it's worth a try. It's called Hurt. One of Elvis' last songs goes like this.
That you lied to me. Yes, I'm hurt way down deep inside of me. You said our love was true, and we never part.
Then you'll never know. Yes, darling, I'm so hurt. Because I still love you so. Even though you hurt me, yeah, like no one else could ever do. I would never hurt. Thank you. Thank you so much. Another song that you might want to find on the CD or download it is called Guitar in the Rain. It's one of my theme songs. The one I did earlier, I Love What I Do, that's really my theme song. But this next song is about 80% true. I'm not going to tell you which part is true. But years ago, I came home. Now I'm telling them. I came home from a gig. And all my clothes were thrown out on the lawn. And one of my guitars, and it was raining. So I knew it was time to get out of Dodge. Here we go. Many years later, much happier, thank you.
And I played my guitar in the rain.
Thank you so much. Well, earlier we did a Johnny Cash tune, one of his less famous ones. So let's do one of his more famous ones. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tide to bind. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I find it very, very easy to be true. I find myself alone when each day is through. I'll admit, honey, I am a fool for you. Because you're mine, I walk the line, yeah. You got a way to keep me on your side. You give me cause for love I cannot hide. I know for you I'd even try to turn the tide. Because you're mine, I walk the line, yeah. As sure as night is dark and day is light, I keep you on my mind both day and night. The happiness that I've known proves that it's right. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tide to bind. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Because you're mine, I walk the line. One more time. Because you're Thank you. Johnny Cash. I'd like to do a song now, folks. This is a real classic song, recorded by many people. Johnny did it. Willie Nelson had a hit with it. A few other people did it, and of course, it was a #1 for Arlo Guthrie. I'm talking about the city of New Orleans. It's one of those songs I just kind of took for granted. I just heard it. It was a big hit. I loved it, but I didn't think about it. But as time goes on, I realize what a great song it is. And we're doing a key of A, Pete. I'd like to have a go at it. It has a lot of words, so if I get lost somewhere, go see Tim. Oh, I'm sorry. Steve Goodman wrote it. Arlo Guthrie had the big hit. Here's our version of it. Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central, Monday morning rail. 15 cars, 15 restless riders, 3 conductors and 25 sacks of mail. Along the southbound Odyssey, the train pulls out at Kankakee, rolls along past houses, farms, and fields. Past the trains that have no names, young guards, both old black men in the graveyard of the rusted automobiles. Good morning, America, how are you? Say card games with the old men in the club car. Penny a point, ain't no one keeping score. Pass the paper bag that holds the bottle. I feel the wheels rumbling through the floor. And the sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride their father's magic carpet made of steel. Mothers with their babes asleep, they're rocking to the gentle beat and the rhythm of the razz all they feel. Good morning, America, how are ya? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. Yeah, I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Well, it's nighttime on the city of New Orleans. Changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home, we'll be there by morning. Through the Mississippi darkness, rolling on to the sea. But all the faces seem to fade into a bad dream. The steel rail still ain't heard the news. The conductor sings his song again. The passengers will please refrain. This train has got the disappearing railroad blues. Everybody, good night, America, how are ya? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. The train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. You know what? I think we should turn this into a little hootenanny. Want to sing the chorus one more time? Would you sing it with us? Good night, America. All right, 1, 2. Good night, America. How are you? Say, don't you know I'm your native son? I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. What? I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. One more. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Arlo Guthrie would be proud of you, folks. Thank you. Hey, Chris, how you feeling there, buddy?
I feel great.
Right, you look great. Pete and I emailed each other last night about your shirt. That's how rumors get started. No. Yeah. Well, we like to do a song. I'm going to spring this on Chris. We do this song with the full band, with saxophone and piano. It's an old song. Stagger Lee goes way back to a true story in the 19th century. I think they traced the story down. And but we don't have time to do the whole century and a half, but we'll do the Lloyd Price version. Chris Ripley, Stagger Lee.
The night was clear, and the moon was yellow, and the leaves came tumbling down. I was standing on the corner when I heard my bulldog bark. He was barking at those two men who were gambling in the dark. Stagger and Billy, two men like to gamble. Stagger drew a 7, Billy swore that he drew 8. Stagger told Billy, I can't let you go with that. You have got all of my money and my brand new struts and hat. So Stagger Billy, please don't you take my life. I got two little children and a very sickly wife. Play your guitar song. Yeah, just like that. Do that again. Yeah, he shot Billy. Yeah, he shot that poor boy so fast that the bullet went through Billy and he busted the bartender's glass.
Oh, yeah.
There goes Shagley, go Shagley, go Shagley, go Shagley, yeah, go Shagley, yeah, go Shagley, yeah, go, go, hold on there, Shagley, yeah, go Shagley, go Shagley, yeah, go Shagley, go Shagley, go Shagley, go Shagley, go, hold on now, Shagley. I was standing on the corner when I heard my bulldog bark. He was barking at those two men who were gambling in the dark. Yeah. All right, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We got time for a few more. This is one of my favorite songwriters ever out of Nashville in the 1950s. His name was Don Gibson. And he wrote I Can't Stop Loving You. He wrote Sweet Dreams of You. He wrote a whole bunch. But he wrote I Can't Stop Loving You. And this song on the same day. That's what the legend says. Oh, lonesome me.
Everybody's going out having fun. I'm just a fool staying home having fun. I can't get over how she set me free. Oh, lonesome me. It's a bad mistake I'm making by just hanging around. I know I should be going out. Ain't the time. I'm a lover, sick of fool, the blind who just can't see. But she's not like me. She's out of fancy free. She's flirting with the boys of all her charm. Yeah, but I still love her so. And brother, don't you know, I'd welcome her right back here in my arms.
the upright bass. Chris Ripley, drums. Gene Casey, thank you. I don't know, folks, I don't know if you dare go to Sag Harbor this weekend, but if you do, there is the Sag Harbor American Music Festival going on this weekend, and our band will be playing tomorrow at 4 o'clock at the John Steinbeck Waterfront Park. We're looking forward to that. But, I want to thank Tim and all the fellas and ladies who work here at Quag Library for having live music on a beautiful afternoon. Thank you, guys and gals. And most of all, thank you for coming out. And, you know, when I got here, I was like, I don't think anyone's coming. But you did come, so thank you. Except my friend from high school got up and left. I think he went and so he must have got lost in the large print section. Anyway, my name is GK. We're going to do one more song. It's called Don't Bother Me, I'm Rockin'. There's a little bar that we've been playing for about 15 years, fresh out of high school. And it's called Giacomo Jack's, Amityville. It is no longer Giacomo Jack's. They've changed names and everything, but our fans from up there love when we do this song. And we'd like to do it for you. Don't Bother Me, I'm Rockin'.
Back at Jackson, swinging
Gene Casey and the Lone Sharks. Thank you. Gene Casey.